Question number 9. X equals to a sec theta means x is a function of theta and y is function of theta. So we will start with x, differentiate with respect to theta. So dx by d theta we know. See, a is coefficient, that will be same. Derivative of sec theta is sec theta into tan theta. This we can consider as equation 1. Now y is b tan theta. So differentiate with respect to theta. So dy by d theta will be b and derivative of tan is sec square theta. Equation 2. So since we know dy by dx is dy by d theta, divide by dx by d theta. So dy by d theta means b sec square theta and dx by d theta means a sec theta tan theta. So see, 1 sec will go. So b sec theta we can write 1 by cos theta. A in denominator a will be there, tan theta means sin by cos. So see, again cos also will go. That means 1 by sine only. So we can write b by a and in numerator we can write cosec theta. This is dy by dx. Question number 10. X is given. So we'll start with x. So differentiate with respect to theta. Since x is function of theta, we should differentiate with respect to theta. So dx by d theta, a is coefficient will be same. Derivative of cos theta is minus sin theta. Plus, here if you see theta and sin theta, two functions, so we in multiplication, so we should apply product rule. So first function same. Derivative of sin is cos. Directly I am writing sin same. Derivative of theta is 1 only. Derivative of theta with respect to theta is 1. So dx by d theta. See, plus sign minus sign will go. So answer will be a theta cos theta. This is equation 1. Now to find for y. Differentiate with respect to theta. Here also dy by d theta, coefficient will be same. Derivative of sin is cos theta minus. Here product rule. So minus, so other term we should put in bracket. So product rule. So theta will be same. Derivative of cos theta is minus sin. Okay. Then plus cos theta is same. Derivative of theta is 1. So that I am not writing. So bracket end and the main bracket also will end here. So dy by d theta, a, see cos theta. Here see, this is minus theta sin theta and already minus. So minus minus, this is bracket and minus. Minus minus plus theta sin theta and then minus plus minus cos theta. So cos theta will go, dy by d theta is a theta sin theta, which is equation 2. So since dy by dx is dy by d theta, divide by dx by d theta. So dy by d theta is a theta sin theta. From 1 and 2 we can write. And dx by d theta is a theta cos theta. So theta a theta will go. Sin theta by cos theta is tan theta. Question number 11. X is root a power sin inverse t and y is root a power cos inverse t. So we should show dy by dx equals to minus y by x. See here, since x is a function of t, y is a function of t, we can use parametric method. But here function is very complex, root of a sine inverse t. So sometimes it is easy to convert this type of function into implicit type. Okay, since we have to show dy by dx is minus y by x. Here no t term is not there. See, this t third parameter is not there in this expression, so we can cancel this. How we can cancel? Just check x and y. If you multiply, what we will get in right hand side? Root a sine inverse t, root a power cos inverse t. So this we can write, see, both in multiplication, so power will be, power we can add. So sine inverse t plus cos inverse t, isn't it? But what is sine inverse t and cos inverse t? Recalling inverse trigonometric formula, this is nothing but pi by 2. So now this term is what? Constant. So derivative of this complex number will be 0 directly. So now differentiate with respect to x. Here product rule, first function same, derivative of the second plus second function same, derivative of the first means derivative of x, which is 1, and here 0. So we should find dy by dx. So this plus y should go that side, minus y. So dy by dx will be minus y by x.